What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey672 coming to you guys with a video right now. So I'm going to go over some of the injuries and some of just the update of what's going on this week for the Philadelphia Eagles. It looks like we're going to get some reinforcements back. I don't know what's promising. Obviously, there's some guys that did practice, and obviously it's very early in the week, so we just have to wait and see. But looks like Barnett is already practicing already. He's missed a lot of time, guys. I don't know how he's going to look when he comes back. This is a guy this past offseason that went to Tennessee to go to this defensive line camp and really worked his tail off to come back. You know, without these injuries, Barnett would probably be a better player right now, but is he playing as a first-round pick? Probably not. Probably playing as maybe a third-round pick right now. I mean, I really want to root for this kid, him, Jannard Avery, and, Josh Sweat. I want to see what some of these guys do have this coming season. And, Brandon Graham retires after next year in 2021, and we need to find this guy on the edge. We can't, stand to lose a couple guys. And I know that the Eagles picked up Barnett's fifth-year option, which is good. But I just don't know how Barnett is going to be when he comes back, because, you know what? He might be back in a full go, but will he be 100%? Most likely not. I mean, we're just going to have to see. It's just going to take time. And he just has to stay healthy while he's trying to get back to 100%, because this is what happens. Then you get re-injured again or something happens. And I have full faith in Barnett's return this week. And hopefully he does play. We really need him on that edge. But I really don't even have a problem with this defensive line right now, even if he wasn't in the lineup. But do like the other guys and how they've been working, like Josh Sweat, Jannard Avery got a few tackles and did some good things in Week 1, even though Week 1 was a total massacre. But other than that, I do like Barnett and what he could do. Now, a guy that we really need to come back this week, a guy that really needs to come back, and this guy's getting paid a lot of money. He's getting over $10 million a year, as well as some other players on this defensive line, and that's Javon Hargrave, okay? Javon Hargrave has missed time, had an upper body injury, and, the sixth highest paid defensive tackle in the league, okay? A nose tackle from the Steelers came to the Philadelphia Eagles in a 4-3 defense, and Hargrave next to Cox would be amazing. Like I said, it's the same with Barnett. He has to get to 100%. He has started some individual drills this week. Is actually starting to practice, has full pads on. Glad to see him on the field, and really would probably be very important to have him in the lineup. Number one, you're paying this guy a lot of money. Number two, it's just more depth at defensive tackle. You don't have to have T.Y. McGill at the defensive tackle position, even though he did have a sack in this game. But I think it's much better, obviously, to have Javon Hargrave, Fletch next to each other, have Malik Jackson, Hassan Ridgeway as backups. But I've been wanting to see this guy play. He's one of my favorite free agent signings this year. I didn't expect the Eagles to go out and spend a lot of money on a defensive tackle. Another guy, we need to see him on the field and see him produce, and he is a monster up front. I was watching that Steelers-Giants game this past Monday night, and what they talked about, the big loss of Javon Hargrave to that defensive line to the Steelers and how much of a big difference he does make. So I'm very excited to see Javon Hargrave hit the field and do some good things. And finally, we have Miles Sanders. Looks really good. Saw some videos of him this morning, and looks like he's going to be ready to play this week. I know 100% a fact. They said that they're going to see, Doug's being cautious with everybody, but I think Miles Sanders is playing this week. He looks like he's a full go this week. He looks like he's doing full drills, everything. So look for Miles Sanders in his backfield. But you know what? At the end of the day, Miles can't do it all on his own. I mean, it's a big comeback for him to come right now. I mean, I had this guy getting 1,000 yards, over 1,000 yards this year, because of I didn't think we were going to have these offensive line issues. But this offensive line needs to get their crap together. Miles Sanders needs to, get back and start running and do some good things there. The offensive line just needs to get fixed. We can't do anything. These running backs do not make a difference if this offensive line does not stay on their blocks and at least don't have these guys in the right positions for every game. We need a set offensive line. We're still moving pieces around right now. Miles Sanders is that big piece. So you don't know what's going to happen and how he's going to do it. So I'm very excited for Miles Sanders to come back, breath of fresh air. We have Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, whoever else is going to be around, obviously. I don't know if they're going to bring in another running back or bring up another running back or whatnot for this game against the Rams this Sunday. But I'm very happy to see Miles Sanders is coming back stronger than ever. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, other than the returning of Lane Johnson, I did not talk about that yesterday, but Lane Johnson will play this week. I'm hoping he's 100%. I don't know if he is. Apparently, he does feel better, but I'm just hoping, you know, there's no re-injuries or anything like that. I hope he's not coming back too soon because the Eagles ended up bringing in another, and Javon Brown, another veteran guard. So Lane Johnson on the right side is well needed, I think. I think Jack Driscoll did a good job last week. I knew he did a good job before Brian Baldinger's video. I did like Jack Driscoll at right tackle, did a really good job. I think that's a prospect you have to look for this year as a swing guy, if possible, if needed. But Lane Johnson coming back is going to be very huge for us in a lot of ways because that right side will be looking a lot better than previous last week. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for the injuries and the updates of what's going on. I think Javon Hargrave is a 50-50 chance of playing, but I think Miles Sanders, Lane Johnson, and Derek Barnett are definitely going to be playing this week. I'm just not really sure about Javon Hargrave just because he's only doing individual work right now. So we'll just see what happens, and that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.